this sounds brilliant. Well, one of the most exciting things about it is when this thing was conducted in groups. If you get like 20, 30 people in a group, we used to use a large therapy room, not this one here. And you have all these people doing the feeling at the same time. The soundproof room is the only way you could contain them. The music would be playing very, very loud. There'd be a lot of screaming and crying. And people would be helping each other. It was humanity in its most primal core element. Relating to each other, caring for each other, playing roles with each other, putting themselves on the line to help another human being. So it was a change from the inside out. That's about the best I can.
Yeah.
The rest is in the books.
Is it one-on-one you do, or you do groups?
Start out one-on-one,
yeah,
and then we went with groups. And then later on, as this thing evolved, I wanted to take it to the world because there's always a kind of a messianic element to it. That you know you have something that changes the very nature of human beings. It puts them in touch with their real selves. Gives them back their power. Gives them back the capacity to love, to care, to nurture, to be great parents, to be great mates. And it eliminates a lot of disorder from their lives. And that's what's important.
This could catch on. I know at least 10 people off the top of my head, including the cameraman there, who could do with this kind of help, right? Yeah, that's right. Good stuff. Yeah, that sounds brilliant. Are you're the founder of this? So are there other cells of this or other groups?
Yeah, it was a very big movement back in the 70s and the 80s and into the 90s. There's an organization called the International Primal Association. We're a little bit different from them because our people somehow got past their childhood traumas.
Right.
And they got into the cosmic areas, the universal feelings, the feelings of God and their spirituality. They got in touch with feelings of identity, a sense of who they are. Like if you, let's not say what you are, Irish. This therapy puts you back in touch with the very bottom line core of what being Irish is all about. And that's what makes it so sensational.
That's good, is it? Not a good thing?
Yeah. Oh, but you'd be surprised the kind of history it brings up. It brings up a lot of, it'll even bring up your memories about your connections to Europe. You may even go back even further than that to find out you may have had connections, genetic connections to the Middle East, maybe back to Africa, maybe back to one-cell organisms, maybe back to fish coming out of the water.
Contact Hannig. I don't think I packed enough underwear. Sounds like a big journey.
And it'll put you in touch with a lot of humor.
Okay, brilliant.
And creativity. A lot of creativity. There was a lot of projects that came out of this. Comedy, music, theater, photography, video.
Yeah.
So people, they get in touch with that kind of that core of creativity, and then they go out and they try to do something with it. The only problem is they look at the outside world a lot differently, and they're a little cautious of it because they understand the distinction between that world and the real world that they carry inside of them. And that's so they learn how to be.
That takes a while to climatize to.
Yeah, right. It does. And then they start to, and then they have to be. Then they go through a period where they try to proselytize people. They want everybody to join them. Come on, get on the floor and feel. And they find out, no. So they find that, okay, we're unique. I came out of my family. The buck stops with me. Whatever trauma my family had, it stops with me, and I'm a new creation, and I'm going to create a new family, new relationships, a whole new life. So actually what you have is a family system that changes and reorients once you get into the therapy. They just change.
Just have to, we're going to talk about family.
Okay.
And the importance of family. A marriage that was disintegrating young, I was 29, a set of triplets, and an older boy, I did not feel connected to my children. Over the years of much therapy and much pain of my own lack of mothering and lack of mother, I seamed it all back together again. And my kids and I are so tight. They're adults. My grandchildren, I mean, I can't tell you how I flowered. And I knew it was there, and that was the goal of going into the therapy. I wanted so much to stop the disconnection that had been transferred from generation to generation. I wanted to be where it stopped. I wanted to give my kids that brand new beginning. I changed it. And that to me, that was money in the bank. That was it. That was my goal, and I did it. And I did it. So
Wow,
it meant a lot.
Yeah, that's brilliant.